It was the first year of the Reagan administration. I had just gotten off of active duty and got a job driving a car around town, talking to people. Most of the time, everything went fine. But if there was a big problem, someone was very ornery, they gave me one of these things. It's a Remington 870 pump action, nearly identical to the one I was issued, other than the sling. I've added that myself. Other than that, it was 4 rounds of buckshot and good luck. No lights, no slings, no ghost string sights, just a bead sight. Let's see how this thing runs. I bought it off of a gun broker a few weeks ago, and I haven't run it yet. So I've loaded 2 rounds of bird. I'll shoot 1, load 1, shoot 2. Seems to work. Let's walk back a little bit and take a slug shot. Okay, let's see if I can hit anything. Well, it works at 50. Now let's pattern test. Every barrel is different on a shotgun. They're all unique. So we're going to check some different types of ammo at a fixed 10 yards. Everything will be consistent, 10 yards. That's probably the longest self-defense shot someone would take inside their home or around their house. And we'll try it with 2 different barrels. This is the factory barrel. It's marked improved cylinder, I believe. Yeah, improved cylinder. So instead of just being a straight tube, it has a slight constriction here at the end of the muzzle to keep the pattern a little tighter, but not too much. Then I also have a Van Comp barrel for this thing. It's also got the pedestal bead, but it's ported, and they work their magic on it. They lengthen the forcing cone and they counterbore, and it should make it more accurate. So we'll compare both barrels with 4 different types of loads. So this is a tube-fed magazine, so the first round you put in will be the last one to come out. The last round I'm going to shoot is some double-wad buck Federal Classic. I kind of assumed that this double-wad buck Federal Classic was not a plated buckshot round, but I cut it open and it is copper plated. This stuff is every bit of 25 years old, and it's before they were trademarking it as the flight control, but it looks like it might be an earlier version of that. They are copper plated. They have the buffer material in there to keep the buckshot pellets from getting deformed as they come down the barrel. That keeps a tighter pattern. And it also looks like a fairly tall shot cone wad in here. But anyway, that'll be the last one I shoot on the far right target. That goes in first. Then we're going to try some Fiocchi double-wad buck. Then we're going to get into some number 4 buck. We'll do the Federal number 4, will be the second target. And the first target will be the number 4 Cellar and Below. So that'll be the first one we engage. All right, we'll do this from 10. So this is the Cellar and Below number 4 buck, 27 pellets, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like they're all there. Roughly a 13.5-inch pattern. rifle in there. And the wad is nowhere to be seen on there. So that wad took off somewhere. Federal number 4 buck, we got a little tighter pattern. Maybe 9 inches? 9 inches. And there's the wad. So that stayed fairly tight in this barrel. Now we're on to our double-aught buck. 9 pellet, both of them. It's the wad. That's not bad. That's nickel-plated Fiocchi, so the plating probably helps keep the rounds from getting deformed. Got a little over 6 that way. Yeah, about a 6-inch pattern, 6 plus. And the Federal Classic double-aught. No wad. I think that's a double, so there's 9. Yeah, 6.5, 6.5. So pretty comparable with the Fiocchi for this factory improved cylinder barrel. Maybe a little better spread here, a little more evened out. A little bit of a gap with this Federal Classic. Both will do the job though. Fang comp barrel, swapped out barrels. There's the porting that kind of gives it away. It's from their gunsmith. Loaded the same way, the same set of 4 rounds in that same order. We've taped up the holes. So let's see how the Fang comp system works with the same loads at the same distance. Let's take a look. Okay, cellular and below S&B number 4 buck. I think those are about 27 caliber. So it opened up these. That's 15.5. That's a bigger pattern. Here's the Federal number 4 buck. About the same, maybe 9. Right there, I'm just under 9, 8 3/4. Not really a significant difference. The Fiocchi double-aught, this is the nickel-plated. That's a better pattern. That's sub 5. About 4.25 there, 4.5 tops. 4.5 tops. And the Federal double-aught, that's just me. I pulled it to the right. I was still swinging to the right probably. Yeah, we're sub 5 again. Yeah, about 4.5. So it definitely improves with buckshot. Interesting. Number 4 buck opens up a little bit, but it improved the pattern with buckshot. So that'd be a pretty good pattern for home defense. Either one of these two. Okay.